Podcast. The views and opinions expressed by guests on the podcast are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Two Cops One Donut, its host, or affiliates. The podcast is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. We do not endorse any guests' opinions or actions discussed during the show. Any content provided by guests is of their own volition, and listeners are encouraged to form their own opinions. Furthermore, some content is graphic and has harsh language. Viewer discretion advised and is intended for mature audiences. Two Cops One Donut and its host do not accept any liability for statements or actions taken by guests. Thank you for listening. All right, welcome back. Two Cops One Donut. This is the live stream. I am your host, Sergeant Eric Levine. With me, as always, my co-host, Banning Sweatland. I've got special guests today, Justin Straight, otherwise known as Bean Wizard. And then I got one of our, intermittent fasting hosts, Badge 502, otherwise known as Anthony Christian. What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Doing well. Banning, how you doing, brother?
Hey, doing great. I was just going to say I fast in between every meal, so you can say I'm a faster as well.
Yeah, you know what? I believe it.
It's a slow fast.
So today, guys, special guest, we got Justin Straight, otherwise known as Bean Wizard. And you guys, I already seen the comments. You guys are wondering, how the fuck does this guy fit in with what we do? Well, guess what? Behind that beautiful Bean footage is a correctional officer.
Yeah.
First off, that was amazing. It was amazing.
Did you like that transition?
That was an
That was
amazing
like that.
reference.
Yeah.
That was
Good reference, right?
Yeah, it was.
So,
That was amazing.
Tap
You're a
your
corrections officer.
mic, Eric.
What's that, Banning?
Tap your mic. It changed when we went live. Everybody notices it. That's not it. It's not on.
Mine or his? Or his?
Eric's.
Oh. I remember my first day, Eric.
Harrison Brock is already out of the gate gifting 20 memberships. We
All right.
appreciate it, brother. Let's see.
Oh,
there
nice.
you go.
Oh yeah, it does. I don't know why it waits till we get started. And it's like, fuck
Yeah.
you, I'm going to the camera mic. All right, so yes, let's go back to Marine Blood. Wrong mic. I'm looking at the comments. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Mr. Billfold said you guys need some hot steamy beans. I like it. Harrison dropping 20 memberships.
Oh,
Thank you very
Harrison.
much, brother.
Settle down. My God.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. So you guys, the way that the donations and everything work, if anybody feels so inclined to go further than just likes and follows, because that's really what is our bread and butter. We love the likes and follows. It's free. It's easy. It takes 10 seconds. Thank you for those. But this show does cost money out of our own pocket. We're not getting rich over here by any means. Look at Banning. Banning's still on the same potato camera that he's had since we got started. It just
He's
goes into the
in an
show.
alleyway. You can see him in
Yeah.
the background. He's sitting in an alleyway. Look at him.
Yeah, exactly. All the money goes directly back into the show. It doesn't go in anybody's pockets. And we really appreciate when you guys take that extra step to help support. So thank you very much. But I want you guys to also, this is part of the fun of what we do here. Badge 502 has a YouTube channel. Justin on Bean Wizard Official has his own YouTube channel. So please go check those out. And if they are your cup of joe, take a little sip. Follow those guys.
Yes, thank you.
You're like a lyrical wordsmith today, man. Oh my God.
I did grow up around 8 Mile, so
Good,
Oh,
good Lord.
it's in the water.
I'm Hawk None over here.
Anyway, Tim said Marine Blood did not get a membership. Drink
Never will.
and then get your drunk ass over to our Discord. Yes, our Discord. Make sure you guys check out our Discord. And now that you're here, Bean Wizard, we can always set you up your own channel on our Discord. If you feel like popping in, people can send you questions and whatnot, and you
Perfect.
answer it on your own time.
awesome.
Yeah, we're very accommodating here at Two Cops One Donut.
I really appreciate it. I'm I'm not tech savvy at all, so I don't know how to run the Discord. And
Sorry, Papa. I got your back.
Same.
We got you. We're not tech savvy either. Honestly, I don't run it at all. Our mods that you see talking in the chat, they volunteer their time. I pay them, double the salary that I pay Banning. So Uh,
I get paid with scraps of bread and kind looks.
yes.
Next week, I may have a new digital background. We'll see.
Uh-oh. Don't
It'll
tease me,
be
girl.
flipped.
He's moving to
It'll be
wherever
on the other
Daredevil
side.
is.
So, all right, Justin. I want to make this about you, sir, for honoring us with being as a guest. But give us a little bit of your background and how you got into corrections.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate it. Also, I'd love to just say thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm very honored for this opportunity, and this is going to be a really fun time. So probably about, I want to say 5 years ago, I was just bouncing from job to job. I landed a job doing the sign holder, where you just do stop,
Oh, yeah.
slow.
At tax
Yeah.
places?
Yeah, no, like it was just, construction, really anywhere. It was when
Oh.
they're putting, yeah. No, that's
Gotcha. I thought you were the tax guy dressed up like the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
He's
Yeah,
out
when
there
they're doing the
flipping
thing,
shit.
They hit it in their eye. They're like, oh,
I took out a homeless guy. They fired me.
And so I did that, and that was like, oh, it was decent, but then I was just getting to the point like, oh my gosh, this is awful. And so I looked on Indeed, and I found a opportunity to work at the jail in my local community, and I did. I went there, I got an interview, and I've been there for 4 years, so it's been one of the most rewarding and just like uh, bettering jobs I've ever had, really giving me skills on to adapt to really any situation. Because before, I would just be like, oh, but now I'm like running to problems, I'm like
Yeah.
scanning rooms. I'm like, I don't sit with my back turned anywhere. And it's just one of those things, and so it's really cool. I can also conversate with people like nothing. I can like get these people who have done terrible things to other people or killed people to like, hey, like let's not eat that off the floor, but if you want to, like, you totally can.
Yeah. I'm not going to judge.
I'm not going to judge. It's your life, but you know what happens on this floor, guy. So
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I have met some of the most incredible people there too, just, selfless people who are just in and out every day, just showing up. I also met my best friend there. He's like the poster child for corrections, just so good at it. And, he and I were like best friends. So that's awesome.
He's like 6'8", just jacked.
Oh no, he's like 6'1", and he's just in the gym all the time. He actually, an inmate broke his hand because he was like turning. He had it, and he just like broke his hand in half. And he was like so sad about not being able to work out. And I was like, I'm sad if I have to work out, like that's the type of person I am.
Right.
But but no, he's amazing. Yeah, just some really good relationships have developed and come out of that for sure. Yeah, it is awesome, and it's really cool. Because also I get to meet people that I never would have ever thought I'd ever meet. I've met like anywhere from people who are high-end CNN executive producers, like that are in there, and then I've met people who yeah, that's a story.
I thought you were going to say like they filmed a show at your facility.
No.
He's like, no, they're in there.
No, they're in there.
They're guests.
Yeah, they're in there for not.
They're
good
not. They're not
things.
driving around the outside of the board. They're in the middle of the board.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can be arrested for fake news. Shit.
Oh, it was much more than that.
Okay. So let me ask you this, because there's lots of people out there that are considering some sort of criminal justice job, right?
Right.
And corrections is one of those. What was the training like for you once you got hired?
So the training for me was, I had to do like the whole like pepper spray, the taser training. I had to do some of a like fitness training, but it wasn't as arduous as other facilities. A lot of like just policy procedures type stuff. So just like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, but at the same time, if you need to do this, you can, so it was a lot of like just understanding how the judicial system works within our county, because we're a county, but also the fact that things could pop off at any time because we're also a federal facility as well, which is, excuse me, crazy. So, and it's really interesting because if we go over a certain amount of people that are federal, then we have to be paid federal wages. So they always keep it like right under that number, so they don't pay
Oh,
us
them
federal
sons of
wages.
bitches.
So it's a really interesting thing. So the training wasn't as difficult, but I think if I went to like a bigger facility, like a federal facility, it'd be much more what's the word? Sorry, it'd be much more intense. That's what it is,
Yeah.
you know. So
How long was the training for you?
for me, it was about 5 weeks. So 1 week of just death by PowerPoint, and then 2 weeks on first, 2 weeks on second, and then 2 weeks on third, because we're a 24-hour facility. So I did that, and I was like a full-fledged officer by the end of the third training week. So I was able to go on the floor by myself. I didn't need my FTO or anything like that, which is the field training officer. So, but yeah, and then as you move on, so you start off, you're an officer, and then you go up, you're a corporal, then you're a staff sergeant, and then you're sergeant first class, then you're command sergeant major, and then you're a lieutenant, and you just keep going up, and then you get captain, and then major, and that's where you cap out at. So we had a guy who was our superintendent at the time. He was extremely into the military terms, you know, because you get a lot of ex-military people that come into that, and who they know those ranks, and they like to see that they are moving up somewhere and getting out of jail, and so they just adapted that. And so it literally means nothing. It means something, but like like I couldn't go to like a bigger facility, be like, yeah, I'm a sergeant first class, you know, I need to be paid this rate, you know. I would be like the bottom of the totem pole guy again. So
Gotcha.
Hmm.
yeah.
Yep.
This is something you could see, you know, hitting that 20-year mark and rocking through it, freaking hitting that pension line and
Well, the thing is that 10 years
retire
you
with
get
them
that.
stars and bars.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, you get vested at 10, and then anything after that is just added on. But I signed on when we did a 30-year. At 30 years, we get 80% of what we put in. And oh yeah, dude. So I'm like, I'm gonna be 61 when I retire. Dear God.
Yeah, I got
You know?
freaking guys retiring on my department when they're like 43 years old. I'm like,
Yeah, I
you've
know.
got to be
Right.
kidding me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
man,
you right
it's-
now, sir.
it's-
43.
That's literally
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And so then you also have these guys who signed on earlier, and they're group 2, and they're up to 20 years. So
Craig
and it's
Holcomb
just-
said, Justin, he said, 3 weeks to be a fully hatched CO. That seems a little light.
Yeah, it is. It is a little light for sure. I just think that's with the county, and that's just the policy that they put in there. Because you go to like a federal facility, so up in New Hampshire, our federal facility is in Berlin, and they're there, and that's like 6 months of training. So that's like the full progression of training for them. Whereas us, it was just like a month or so.
I
Gotcha.
mean, it's also the Shire. The population inside his prison is the same as the population outside of his prison.
Yes, yes, it is. We had a guy who moved from California in the IT department, and he was just like, you realize that the amount of people that work in here, plus the inmates, is the amount of people that work for one department of my county back in California. And I was like, what? That's insane. You know,
Wow.
we're a town of like, I want to say probably 10,000, maybe 20,000 people. So it's not even like, you know, it's not that big compared to other places. So
Yeah. The town that I dispatch in is like 7,500 people. It's 80 bits.
Yeah, but you're surrounded by dense pop, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I know some guys that they police in the Chicagoland area. It's not
I'm like,
Chicago,
yeah.
but and you try to tell, like, it sucks because they're like, yeah, there's 10,000 people in our city. But you know that they've got so many criminals. I mean, they just got the gambit of the worst of the worst coming through their agencies.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm like my area is like Aladdin. You know, it's the diamond in the rough.
It's so funny you say that, and I'm not joking. My absolute favorite Disney movie,
Oh,
100%.
Aladdin.
Aladdin is my absolute
Really?
You
100.
seem more like a Tangled guy, you know.
Yeah, oh, that's my youngest. That's her. Last
I got
night,
you pinned.
yeah, last night, me and the wife were going through. My wife loves Disney. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Disney too since they adopted Star Wars stuff, and
Right.
so somehow it's like a period. Like her algorithm starts syncing with my algorithms.
Yeah.
You know, and I got a house full of females, so the periods all synced up. And we're watching these Disney. This has nothing to do with policing, guys. I'm sorry. We're watching these.
More about Tangled.
Yeah, we're watching these Disney TikToks of little kids meeting their Disney idols, like at Disney, and they're just enamored. Oh my god, like. And my wife pulled up a picture of our youngest meeting Tangled, and you can just see her just in awe, just looking at a little girl looking up. And now she's a 13-year-old freaking demon. So,
no.
Now
yeah,
she's probably into that K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm sure.
Oh
That
my
whole,
God.
I don't know if you follow that. So
I know what you're talking about. I can't keep up with the crap they're into anymore.
I only know that song that keeps playing over and over.
Yes. They're going up, up, up. I know that. I just don't know all the rest of the words.
You still know where they're
I
going.
like the part of the song where it's like, give it to buzz, give it to paper, something like that.
Yeah. Kids and your damn hip hop music.
Right. I blame the schools.
So Justin, did you have, and you may have covered this, but are you following footsteps doing this? Did you have a buddy that was in the system that kind of recruited you, or was this a newspaper? What made you go in the direction that you did?
So the direction I went into is just honestly, I needed a job, and I was like, I don't want to work outside. The winter was coming. It was raining all the time, and like, I've done construction. I'm the greenest horn of greenhorns there is. I've done pretty much a lot of just like manual labor stuff, and I was like, I don't want to do this. There has to be something else. And so I realized like I'm really good with people, and I was able to like figure out that okay, this job works with people, although they're not the type of people that you want to be associated with. They're definitely, you got to look at it, they still are individuals. I was like, okay, maybe this, and when you think prison, you think like, don't drop the soap in the shower, you're gonna get shanked, that whole type of thing. And I go in there and I'm like, I'm gonna
shanked.
I'm gonna get killed. You know what I mean? Like people, and then I'm like, this is nothing. And this is probably not the best painting of corrections, but it's extremely laid back, and it's really, we work off respect is really what it is, which is really interesting because you have guys who are like gang bangers, head honchos of like the cartel, and you're telling him he has to make his bed, and he does, but you tell it to him in the most respectful way possible. Because like I could be a dick for sure. I could be a dick. I could be that guy. But at the same time, I'm like, hey man, do you mind doing that for me? And then he's like, oh, no problem. And you're like, oh, and they're like, do you know who you just told that to? And you're like, no. He's like, he ran like 4 cartels down in Mexico. And you're like, he's like, he has ties to, El Chapo. And you're like, what? Like, no way. And that was crazy.
Turns out he's just in there on failure to appear, and it was the inmates fucking with you. Now he's all scared. Like, look at the fucking greenhorn.
You never paid the $8.
Yeah. What was funny about that guy is that he would always have this massive order of commissary, and I'm talking like $500 worth of commissary, and that's every Sunday. And
paying for protection.
Well, no, what he did is he had a store, and he would just sell the inmate stuff from his like room basically, but he had all of his assets and money were tied to his wives. This guy had like 8 wives down in Mexico because he was part of the cartel. And so like he'd always call, and you'd hear him in Spanish ask if his money was good, how everything's going, and then he would just hang up. It was like a minute conversation because he didn't want to get tracked or anything like that. But then also we have people who aren't very smart. We had this one guy, you guys can look it up recently, in the Cheshire County, we had a guy who was trying to get his ex-wife and her ex-husband killed, and he tried to find somebody over the phone in the jail. He was
Oh.
calling. He was soliciting for murder for hire.
Uh,
And so you're like, how dumb are you? You know,
Right.
like, there's a guy, his name's Fred, and he's in the office every Monday through Friday, just sitting there listening to all the conversations, and he picked it up, and that's how they got him.
Yeah. Steve Perry in the house. He said, "What's up with that stash, Eric?" All right, listen. For those that aren't privy to the new reason for the stash, is I got a military ceremony Friday. So I didn't want to show up there with a bunch of bumps on my face from not being used to shaving. So I shaved about a week prior to get my face accustomed to shaving so I could go to this military thing. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. And if I shaved all the way, if I went barefaced, I'm telling you, it's even more ridiculous. So the mustache was where it's at. But the funny part was the day that I shaved, the first day and a half, maybe 2 days, I left a Hulk Hogan stash. And every time my wife would walk in the room or say something, I'd be like, "What do you need, brother?" And I just keep messing with her, and she hated it. Oh,
my
so
gosh.
funny. The whole day, even my kids, they'd be like, "Dad," I'm like, "What do you need, brother?" And just constantly, "Hell yeah, brother!" Just kept messing with them the whole time. My wife's like, "You need to stop."
I put up on Instagram. I put up a story. It was an Ask Me Anything story, and the salty paramedic made a comment. He has a big old Hulk Hogan style mustache, and he goes, "Why don't you grow a mustache?" And I just go, "Because my beard grows in, bro."
Oh, got him. Oh my God. Banning's probably like me. If I let my beard just be natural, it would be like almost to my damn eye.
yeah, mine
Yeah, mine
goes
comes up pretty
up
high.
too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. No, mine's not as Santa-like as Badge 502, but it's getting there.
Mine's getting there too,
Look,
man.
This beard's
Oh,
been
man.
Santa-like, honestly, 2008 or so. I was definitely at Applebee's when it started the term. When I was
That's
working
awesome.
But yeah, it's been a long
I like
time.
the salt and pepper. I think it's cool. I'm waiting
I
for
used
my
to tell
hair to
people,
do
like, because it just went gray on one side. So I used to tell people that, like, anytime something stressful happened, I would just turn my cheek like this, and all the stress would just
it. Got Bell's palsy.
fucking wreck me.
So being recently new to Justin's TikTok page as of like 6 hours ago, because I was a little slow to the message. My wife and I kind of dove in, and I was telling these guys earlier before we went live, I'm like, I'm laughing so hard. I'm like, I need to get a beard now. She's like, it's like 5 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a beard now, that type of thing. And it was so funny. But what I'm gathering at is, Justin, watching your stuff, it's funny as hell. I mean, it's definitely
thank you.
something. Somebody in law enforcement, serious, 21 years.
Yeah.
And then you get to see that, and you can kind of just let your guard
Right.
drop,
Right.
watch it roll. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes me think of movies like Tommy Boy, all the classics, right? But
Yeah.
what I'm getting at is, with the profession that you're in, are you getting, and I have to ask this as softly as I can, are you getting some of your content from the people you work with? And I'll let you kind of fill in the gaps, because we all know the type of clientele that you can work with in a jail. I mean, do you see yourself in some of these people? Like, yeah, I'm talking about the tinfoil stuff,
No, don't answer that question. I don't want him getting shanked for an answer.
No.
I
mean that in a positive way, that it maybe bringing some content, because people go through some serious shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really interesting, because yes and no. Like, there's a whole different aspect of that that I'm recently working on right now. But there's another aspect to where it's more or less like, for me to let that not where I work affect me, so I can be that lighthearted guy still. But the inmates, they will always be like we have this one inmate, he's been in there for 3 years, and he's like, "Got you some more followers." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like looking around, and he's just like, this is a guy who actually he's in there because he shot his girlfriend at the time in the head with a shotgun.
Damn.
And claimed self-defense you know.
Sure.
And he,
Did he
but
say she's coming right for me?
well, no, but she
Amazing.
lived, so
Amazing
she's
reference.
alive, which is even crazier. She lived through that, so she's alive, and so he's going through this whole thing. But he's been there for 3 years since I started, basically, and so he's sitting there, he's like, "I got you some more followers," and I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he's like, you know what I'm talking about." I'm like, "No, I don't."
He's keeping your secret. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Then he's like, and I'm like, "I have no idea." He's like, "So you mean to tell me you're not that guy?" And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You know that bean boy, that bean magician?" And I'm like, you mean the bean wizard?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know the guy." He's like, little, little, little. And I'm just like, I'm like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "No, dude, I get that all the time." He's like, "You have like 2 million followers." I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about."
I
Like,
won't stumble,
that's
man.
my brother, so I always say that. Like, there's some people who definitely know and they've called me out. There was one that I had to, like, he called me out right there, and I said, "You need to not do this right now." Like, I had to use my, like, serious
Yeah.
voice. I was like,
You're about to go to solitary.
yeah. I was like,
You know?
I was like, "Don't you ever say that again." And he's
Oh,
like,
I was like, oh
he
my
looks
god,
good.
got a block with him.
He's like, "Don't worry, your secret's safe with me." And then
You're fucking Batman.
yeah,
I love it.
literally. He's like, "You're so funny," and I'm like, "You can walk away now," And so then we
Even
just
your
go back.
voice goes Batman style when you're
Yeah.
being a corrections guy.
Well, I have to, because like I'm normally so for me, it's like one of the best advice that I ever got was from a guy who's been there for like 15 plus years, and he said the best thing you can do is just be yourself. Like, if you're a jerk, you go on being a jerk. If you're a dick, you go on being a dick. If you're someone who's genuine and real, you do that. And that's who I am. I'm just a genuine individual. And so I go in to do that, and that's like right now is pretty much how I act at work, essentially. With a little bit more like obvious with
A little more Batman.
professionalism. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little more Batman.
Appreciate
so- Rachel. And so
We're not going to be serious at all this show. I love it.
I know. But yeah, so to answer your question, there are sometimes I don't really get the ideas from the inmates, but there's another part of what I'm doing and working on where I am implementing that in there. So it is
Bro.
good.
You could do whole skits where you're like 4 different inmates and the dynamics.
Yeah.
That'd be so
yeah.
fucking funny.
Oh my word. I mean, some of the people we get are just like, it is like, what? Like, why? I needed to call her one last time. So he drove to her house and knocked on her window. Yeah, she wouldn't answer the door. You're like, dude, you have a restraining order against you right there. Like, what are you doing?
It's just a piece of paper.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything. Our love is stronger.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
oh, shit.
love is strong.
She didn't appreciate me holding the radio above my head outside the window.
That was her
Gotta learn
dead
I was
cat.
serious.
Oh my god. There's about 4 people in this chat that are gonna get that.
My favorite thing is obscure references, which it makes me sad that Badge 502 gets every single one of them. Like,
Every
even
time.
though they're coming right for us, like, there's not many people that
They're
do that.
coming right for us.
That's like 97 reference right there. South Park, Circus South
Yeah.
Park, if you guys.
That was the pilot episode, I think, right? Wasn't that the pilot
Was
episode?
it?
I think that might have been the pilot episode.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But I could be very wrong about
When they
that.
took the
I watched,
kids
I mean, I
hunting.
watched basically every episode of South Park.
What was the name of the thing they were trying to find? Was it the scuttlebutt or something like that?
No, Scuzzlebutt's the Lord of the Mountain. Behold his Patrick Duffy leg.
Yeah, that's what they were hunting, right? Or they were just going hunting, but they ended up shooting and killing him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody, I don't remember.
I know.
I am Scuzzlebutt.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. I'm just looking at the comments real quick. Billy Hibden. I don't know what you mean by that. You put beans up your ass.
Only
no.
on Tuesdays.
I don't
I
think
put beans
that's
in
what
my,
Bean Wizard means, but
my belly button before, but never my ass.
I mean, I'm gonna talk about orifices. I mean, yeah, belly button.
we did a video where I had these
Right
little
on me,
beans, and I was like, "Oh, my bean children!" And I went and I lifted up my shirt and I like put it in there, and I had my daughter use the voice of the bean, and it's like, "No, like screaming. Oh, it was so funny.
That's awesome.
So funny. Yeah.
That's one
Okay.
of the things that I love about Justin's channel is that he's able to incorporate his family into it. His wife's on there, his kids are on there. Not in the same sense that like, as he is, but he's able to incorporate the whole family into it. And it's just really cool to it's great because you
From
get to do
from
things
what
that you
we
love to do and you
understand,
get to do with your family, So
he's not even the mastermind behind it.
No, I am but the muse of my wife's mind.
If you want to see all about it, tune into the Quiet Shift podcast in a couple of days because we had Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. All right, let's
yours wherever videos are sold.
let's do
Pick it up at
something here.
Blockbuster.
Okay, so we're gonna pull up.
Oh no.
We're gonna pull up a little Bean Wizard here, and we're just gonna check it out. Now, this one's got 153,000 already. Let's just see what this one's about.
Oh, have you been here long?
Don't you hate watching yourself? I hate watching myself. Let's see. What that's a real popular one here. The thing I hate about TikTok is I don't know how to filter it so it shows like your most popular. Does it have that ability? Oh shit.
I don't even know. TikTok has evolved in such a way.
This has 1.7. That's got 1.6 million. Bro.
0 games played.
I already like this one. It's got a Gandalf in it.
Oh, that's not Bean Wizard.
That's
Bean Wizard.
That's not you.
No, I like Gandalf too, though. So,
but it's your page.
Oh, that one is that officer one where I have fried chicken. That one's huge. It's me in my uniform.
Where's that at?
Below the goose.
Where's a goose? I see it now.
Yeah,
this
that one. Yeah.
All right, let's go to this guy.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again.
That's a jam. That is a jam.
Just go reaming.
So now you guys know what you can expect when you go to Bean Wizard.
So I'm mildly embarrassed because that wasn't the video I
That wasn't it.
It's totally fine. That was perfect.
Even if you just look at the comments has someone who's verified in the comments. Like, come on.
What's that?
I'm looking at the comment thread next to the video, and someone who was verified was in the comments.
I gotcha.
We had
someone from my page goes. Someone named Lily Frazier goes. The face nails it. It's a true bop.
Someone drew a picture of when I go with the square. I'm like, and I did a square mouth, and they made me with like a perfectly square mouth, and they posted it and sent it to our Instagram. Oh, so funny.
Oh man, what is this? There are videos that can show you where to stick a cell phone to smuggle it.
That is true. That's what we call boofing in jail.
Yeah,
a
little keister never hurt anybody.
Keister.
Yeah, we got
it's the whole squat
right.
cuff.
Yep.
Oh man,
where I'm at, we call it the pink room. When you think that they're smuggling something, you take them into this room that's actually painted all pink.
Really?
So,
wow.
Life in Pullman said, I mean, I can understand if there were criminals like hardened criminals wanting a cell phone in jail, but my boy is in Sing Sing and he gets to go on the computer all the time on Facebook.
I mean, some places are different. We had a kid who came in and he was like, I'm so mad. I'm like, why? He goes, I was just at my facility and I bought a Nintendo Switch for $300 and I had to give it away because I was leaving. I was like, what? Like they get switches, TVs, and stuff like that.
Damn.
Those are all federal, not where we are. They have tablets. They have tablets though, but we had guys who were breaking the tablets. We had guys who were breaking the tablets and taking the batteries out and then making it to where it could light so they could smoke synthetic K2. And that came in through their legal work. And so you had these guys who were just passing out because it was such a high concentrated dose of K2, and they hadn't done anything for months, and they're just like, like, seizing out and then down.
Yeah.
And you're like, go do medical, and like they come in, they like resuscitate. Oh, it's just
The worst fights I've ever been in was somebody. People will go, "Oh, LSD, PCP, da da da." No, K2,
yeah.
K2, because they
K2 's
don't
insane.
know what the
K2 's
fuck's
insane.
happening. And
Yeah.
it's
I think it was 2010 when K2 really hit the area that I was working, and it hit hard. I mean, gas stations were selling it as an incense and all this other shit. And then, golly, man, I mean, it wasn't as bad as bath salts or whatever that was. But
yeah,
it was
yeah.
bad.
Bath salts, I think, were making people eat fucking flesh.
Yeah. Taking
Right.
their eyes out of their head.
Yep.
Fucking crocodile tears or whatever the hell they called it,
yeah.
crocodilia.
Oh, so no, that's
In reference
that's so that's coming up here with the fentanyl craze because they cut it with xylazine. And so what they do is they inject it, and it's the same chemical makeup as crocodile over in Russia. So that same thing happens. So you have this guy, he comes in and his legs are just purple. And he's like, my skin's about to fall off. And you're like, no, it's not. And the nurse like puts gloves on and her whole hand just like almost goes through his leg. And you're like,
Ugh.
and I'm just like, dear God, I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he's like,
You
come
take
on,
a little
man,
bit
you
of
don't
it,
say
all of
that
a
to
sudden you end
someone."
up in a white tracksuit.
Right? Yeah,
Literally.
yeah,
But we had it.
yeah. This is my friend Igor and his brother Igor.
Igor, and Igor.
Their dad's Ivan. This is Ivan Jr. Oh shit!
We're robbing the bar cart. And I'm doing it Don Phonics style.
Yes,
I
Bert
got
Kreischer.
you. I got you, man. Don't you worry.
I love it. The guy gets it all. Oh man!
We're robbing the bar
Hey,
cart.
question: you do stand up sometimes, don't you?
Me?
No. Anthony.
Stand up. So I don't do stand up. I wrote some very non sequitur stand up bits. But I've never like done stand up. I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. I've been asked to go on a couple shows, and I'm always inconvenient at that time. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the in reference to Keto 5-0's comment there, on the last trip I took out to Arizona, I kind of fell off the wagon. Just a couple.
Oh, the old chuck wagon, that is.
That's what yeah. And easy. Jesus. But no, this holiday season, it should be pretty squared away, man. So thanks for the question.
Sorry, couldn't help it. Oh shit! You didn't know what you was getting into, did you, Justin?
No, I had no idea.
All right, boys and girls, we're over a half hour in. One of the things that we like to do is we like to bring up topics on our Instagram page and our all of our platforms. But I post shorts and reels every day. And the point of them is to get discussion going. And so we're going to go over some of those. And the first one we're going to go over, though, we're going to go over some humor. This really does have a serious topic to it, but it's a little collab between Badge 502 and myself that we made over the last couple days. Took him a little while to get his side of it.
Damn.
It was all 3 seconds was all I asked for. And he's just making, just like
I record on Saturday.
I don't know. No, I'm not asking for professional recording. I'm just like,
yeah, he was very happy with the 4 seconds. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I
just
do
like
that.
my wife. She's happy with the 4 seconds I provide, and I was happy with the 4 seconds you provided. So
that's good. Happy to pay it
Before you dip off into that, friggin', we need to send Justin one of these just to talk about one of our sponsors.
Ghost
Patch.
Patch. Yes.
This is pretty cool, man. It looks metal.
That's awesome.
But it's Velcroed. We have metal ones too on Ghost Patch.
That's awesome.
But it's just wanted to show that. We'll definitely get one to you.
GhostPatchCustoms.com. You guys make sure
I guess it's fine.
Check them out. Yeah. Well, if you got your videos to me,
I'll get mine. I'll get mine when I get down to Mar-a-Lago next week.
Yeah. Like I tell people, I don't ask for much. I ask for a 4-second video, and all of a sudden you want a patch, and you just. So.
Listen, I'm an aggressive cuddler. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. We got it there up on the screen, guys. GhostPatchCustom.com. Make sure you check them out. And if you get there, look for 2 Cops, 1 Donut. Just do it in the search, type it all out, and you'll find our stuff there. And that is owned by a current law enforcement officer. He does all that stuff. So
awesome.
You would be helping support a man trying to do a side hustle. You know what I'm saying?
CCGN does still no
Yeah,
hoodies?
Country Girl.
hoodies.
She's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
trying to get
I
them
like
hoodies
hoodies.
forever. One day, girl, I promise you, we will get them. It is not an if. It's just a win.
CCGN, take it on over to badge502.com. We got you hoodies.
Craig Holcomb.
Yeah, we got to send Tim one of those too, man. He's
Yes.
he does
Yes.
a lot of work for us in the back. Tim, we'll get you
Yeah,
covered,
we're gonna
brother.
get all of our mods. I'm gonna get you guys all hooked up with all of our stuff. So we'll get that. If matter of fact, for our mods listening, if you go to the mods section of our Discord, just put your address in there, or if you want, private message me if you don't feel comfortable doing that for all the mods to see. Let me know.
And as a mod, once we send you these, please do not put them in your wallet and expect to get out of a ticket, especially if we've covered a video with the officer that stopped you, because it may not.
Yeah,
go
some of
very
the
well on
officers. So Lily Farsi said, Two Cops, One Donut is a very suspicious name. All right, I feel like I have to kind of explain.
Explain.
Justin, you probably were wondering yourself.
I was actually.
I know
See, he
Justin's
likes to
brain,
put
and right
pants
away
on.
Justin was like, "You must really like Two Bears, One Cave, the podcast with Bert
Oh.
Kreischer and Tom Segura."
No, he
wasn't
wasn't thinking that.
Okay, Two Girls, One Cup is probably what you were thinking. So for me,
Regardless of
sir-
what you say, I'm still going to think that. So.
yeah, I know you will. But
I
for
know.
me, what my purpose behind it really was, one of my favorite podcasts was Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura. They called it Two Bears, One Cave.
Right.
I just did a play off of the name. I was like, all right, I am two cops. I am a military cop and I'm a municipal cop. So I was like, I'm just going to play off of that. Two cops, one donut, kind of self-deprecating. Thought that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I got about 3 episodes in when my boys were like, bro, it's pretty funny. Like Two Girls, One Cup. And I'm like,
Oh.
all right, man. I see where you're getting that from. Oh, shit.
No.
If I try real hard when I close my eyes, I can still hear the music in the background of that.
Yeah. We just actually at IACP, the conference, International Association of Chief of Police, for those wondering.
Not
We
insane
actually,
clown posse.
yeah, not Insane Clown Posse, no. Which is, I'm a juggalo for life. Grew up in Michigan, so what is a juggalo?
I see miracles every day.
Yep, I loved me some Insane Clown. Now, what's funny about the Insane Clown Posse is me as a kid growing up listening to them, we thought they were hilarious. We thought they were funny. Like,
Right.
it was hilarious. And when I got older, when I was just getting out of high school, the younger generation that was following them like took the shit serious. They're like, that's what an
Yeah.
actual juggalo. They were
Right.
like nutso with
Yeah.
the lyrics and stuff. I was like, you guys are
Oh, yeah.
nuts. I was like, I
Yeah.
listened to it because they made a song called Bugs on My Nugs. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Oh, my
One
word.
time was enough.
Oh,
One
Yeah.
time was more than enough.
Oh, I loved it. Well, yeah, I grew up in Flint, sir. So hip hop, rap, all that was like the common music for people to like. Eric's favorite video is Two Girls, One Cup. Confirmed. Eye of the night.
Confirmed.
Oh shit. Anyway, where was I going? We were going with this. We're trying to watch this video. So we're gonna get to the Instagram videos. And Justin, let me know. Can you see this on your screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we're good. All right, let's unmute that and we'll hit play. Some get right when it comes to going to the courts. I'm tired of seeing y'all dressed like hobos and in pajamas and whatnot.
Next time you come to court, you gotta be a little bit more covered up than that, all right? Do you understand me, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Some bullshit. This is crazy.
All right.
There's etiquette. There's rules. You need to follow what the judge tells you. Get him, judge.
Okay, now you're coming down to the courthouse, all right? I'm gonna show you some bullshit.
Hey, Jackson, I gotta go. You got this. Can you handle? Talk to the judge. Let these people know.
Mr. Jackson, badge number 3919 out of the 12th precinct.
Oh, no.
Jackson, seriously, my guy?
Have you got some pants on, officer?
Did anybody notice that the judge just called him cuz?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people skip over that part. He's
Right.
so bamboozled. He's like, "Do you got pants on, cuz? Officer?" Nobody's mentioned that in the comments, and I just let it gloss over. I let people view how they
pants on,
want.
please.
I noticed that right away.
Oh, my goodness.
His response
Sir,
was
they're in the.
absolute aces.
No, sir.
He was trying to think of a way out. Yeah, but you
Yeah,
see
no.
it.
He's caught.
Nah, I ain't got
But
pants.
I don't. Eric, come get your boy.
You're watching DTV, the donut.
Oh shit. Okay. Now on a serious note, and Justin, have you been called to court yet in your time?
No, I have not yet.
Okay. Banning, you can definitely back me up on this. And Anthony, I think, have you been called to court yet at all with what you haven't? Okay. It it will happen one day, I promise you, sir. You stay in it long enough.
Write your reports real good, because when you write your reports real good, they'll be like, "What happened on April 3rd, such and such?" What does my report say?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Nothing happened outside of what my report says.
Yes, but
sir,
I've testified a ton.
So it's court is very serious, y'all, and I don't know what has happened with society over time, but there's something to it. Look how people dress when they get on an airplane now. Like that kind of shows you where society's mentality is at about dressing in public.
50 years ago, air flights were suit and tie.
Dressed up.
Yeah, it was like going to church.
Three-piece suit, man.
But the thing that
pants to court.
But the thing that has not changed, y'all, in all this time is court. So if you got so indoctrinated with the way that the styles are and all this stuff, and you're going to court for the first time, if your attorney, whether he's court appointed or not, did not fill you in on dressing, they are doing you a disservice, because the judges do not play when it comes to how your dress and appearance should be. This officer,
think my cousin Vinny, it's like that.
Yes. This officer did end up getting suspended. So like I said, people were like, I can't look how that judge has acted in the past towards other people. He's doing that cop a favor. No, he didn't do that cop a favor. I think he just was so flabbergasted. He said, cuz.
Yeah.
He called him cuz.
Yeah.
It threw his OODA loop off so bad he called him cuz. And I believe either he himself or somebody from the court reached out to that department and made sure that it got handled. And it got handled. He got suspended. So initially he had taken days off just because he was getting razzed so bad by the guys.
Yeah. That's so bad.
And that's the best fixer.
Yeah, that is the best fixer.
It really is.
Exactly.
You guys have watched Lethal Weapon, what is it, 3? Where they keep putting the meme picture, posting it up on where he's in his box, like doing the duck out in the road. Like, that's probably exactly what's happening. Yeah. Guys, you got to cut this out. This is it's your captain speaking. Put it back up on.
Man's got feelings.
Yeah, man's got feelings. Yeah, that's right. So it's the same. It's the same. Going to the comments here. Twitchy Sketch said, on Washington State, one of our Supreme Court judges ruled that having a dress code in court is a First Amendment violation, and now people show up in pajamas and slippers.
That tracks.
I mean,
I don't agree with it. I mean, it's your, if you're a defendant in there, you're representing your friggin' life on whatever you're being accused of. And if you're representing the friggin' state as a district attorney, you're representing the state of Texas, the state of New Jersey, wherever you live at, and you've got to bring your A game too. And it's I believe that you need to, if you're an officer and you're coming into court, physically coming into court, you're going to wear your best dressed. You're going to be shining your boots the night before if you're somewhat squared away. And you're going to come in there because everything is going to be examined. And if you come in there looking like a friggin' shit bag, that's what you feel about
blood.
Work.
Crop top and shorts are the most dressed up you need to be. Trust me, bro. Oh, fuck. Listen. No. Y'all, you're right. I'm with you. You do have a First Amendment right. I'm with you. But do you want to risk that biscuit?
Yep.
I don't. Nope. I don't want the judge mad at me for anything.
No.
Nothing. Whether I'm on the defense or the offense, whatever it is, I ain't trying to piss that man off. Now, I have told you guys on the show before, the judge is the most unchecked, highest power that's out there. I feel like there's not enough checks and balances when it comes to judges.
Right.
But I ain't testing it either. I ain't out there trying to be a First Amendment auditor on a judge. Not at all.
Yeah, right. That is not a game you want to play. You'll play that game one time.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, the judge is the only one that's allowed to wear a black muumuu. I mean, he's there with that friggin' gown, but that's the way it's been ever since beginning of time in the courtroom. So that's his dress attire.
We just figured out why Harrison's so fucked up in the head. He said, 2 cops went down and I went to a small private school. If we did not come dressed right, our asses got busted.
Oh, no.
That makes sense.
Oh, no.
Now I understand Harrison so much more. Justin, you may not know this. Harrison's one of like the OG 2 Cops 1 Donut followers. He's probably single-handedly for a while he supported the entire show.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's awesome.
Very appreciative.
He's a good dude. Yeah. And
That's
he cares.
awesome.
He cares about trying to make things better. So we really like him, but that's why we give him shit. But
I think I completely threw you off your groove. You're about to show a video between you and Badjo 502.
That was it.
That was it.
My part was so minimum.
Yeah,
he was so demanding for.
Okay.
I didn't know if you guys had a little series.
Okay, we're gonna get into another video here. Again, these videos were just for creating conversation. So we can talk about these things more on the live stream. This one happens to do with K9, which Justin and Badge 502, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Banning was a K9 officer. So now this one is in the UK.
He was a Doberman in his last life.
Yeah, this one's in the UK, and actually the department or province, I don't know what they call them over there, is called Cleveland. Found this out after the fact, but I just kind of wanted to know what people's thoughts were on using a K9. And in this one, it is a home burglary suspect that the cops are trying to make contact with. So
I'll set this dog here. Stay there. Look to the dog, stand still. Stand still. Stop him. Here, son. Here. This lad's ran off. He's gone into a con. Move, stop. Stay there. Here. No, here. Stay. Can you? No, sorry. Stay. Right, stand still. Still before. Oh, smell the chicken. Can I have you one, please? Still before.
So what I like on this one is how well that dog listened. There's so many videos you see of a canine. The dog, they have to give it multiple commands to let go. That's very typical for a bite dog. But just in direction, that they made that dog change direction. I was never a canine handler. So for me as a cop that's worked around canine, for the last 20 years and seen them on calls occasionally, like dogs don't really they respond after like 2 or 3 commands. This dog seemed to respond almost instantly on each command. So yeah. I was highly impressed. Now, Banning, with your expertise in dog handling, what was your impression of this call?
It's okay. So, and I don't want to bore our amazing audience with this, but so over in the UK, you have a lot of what's called find and bite. Okay. Over here in the US, we're about an 80% bark and hold. And I'm going to explain both of them. So let's say you have, just real quickly before I go into this video, you have your local grocery chain and the alarm goes off and the canine officer is one of the responding units that are coming. They go even in as detail as putting little mittens on their paws for the broken glass if somebody's actively in there trying to cut into the safe or whatever it is. And they're going to, here in the U.S., it's bark and hold for most parts. There's some that do find and bite, and I'll go into detail later on that. But what he'll do is he's going to send that dog in and basically to search. So the officer and the other canine officer and the other responding officers are going to wait at that front door while other people are, you've got to have coverage on the back just in case they run out the back, roof, etc. And they're going to send that dog in. And that dog is using all the senses that he has to find this person. Once he finds that person, you're going to hear the dog alert, and that's going to be a bark. And sometimes it can be called Schutzen style, to where they're barking up to their face if they're standing up and coming down. The dog knows he can engage if the guy breaks and runs or pulls an object from a waistband really fast, and he can put himself into what's called a dial A technique. And I'm not trying not to bore everybody with this, but they can engage right there. Now, when they hear that first alert of a bark, the officer is going to go in and clear to the point of where the dog is, and hopefully, at best, it's going to be a peaceful to where they can take the person into custody without being bit. Hopefully the dog is intimidating the suspect enough to where he'll give up peacefully. Now, what I just saw on this, I don't know if it's going to be a find and bite dog. It appeared that as soon as he found the person, he engaged. So I think that might be their technique over there. There is a lot more what's called Schutzen overseas. So that's probably the norm within that department or that area of the globe. So basically they find a person, daddy just sent me, hey, here's a guy. I'm going to grab an arm and wait for daddy to come over here and tell me what to do.
Is that what your dog calls you?
Police was spot on. They teach you over here, when I went through canine training, when I gave what's called the out command, or everybody understand, disengage and come back to me, if I've got to say it more than once, every second that goes by is probably going to be $10,000 out of my pocket, and that falls on vicarious liability. Then you obviously have deeper pockets of the department. They're going to sue them as well. But you have got to have that immediate command. You come over, you have control. If you say out, off, whatever it is, which is short for off-legging for Dutch, that dog's got to immediately release and come back. If he doesn't, if he's so motivated, he's just biting and crimping on, you've got a dog problem. And that's a training issue, and it's going to cost you, being the handler, and the department a lot of money, as it should be. Because if you're going to have a mobile missile with you in your freaking patrol car, you've got to be able to have the recall ability at 100%.
Yeah. I'm just curious, how much training does it take before your dog starts calling you daddy?
Yeah. With mine, I had, I guess, a total of 3 dogs. It's within the first 2 hours.
First 2 hours.
You have to establish pecking order, and that's just for the safety of you, your community, and your family. Yeah. 99.9% of these dogs are going to live with you in your domicile with your family. And if you've got a dog that just likes to bite, your kids are going to your wife may get hammered by. I mean, it's a scary situation, and people that have lived the world can speak on that. You've got to have true control over that dog.
Nice. And Lily Farseer, pre-Black Friday sales for KitchenAid, $150 off, y'all. We have a KitchenAid mixer as well.
I work for Sears, Roebuck and Company.
They're wonderful. If you say Sears, I don't even think people know what Sears is anymore.
I'm just keeping up with you, buddy.
Funny is my first fishing boat, up until I was 22, 23 years old, was a 14-foot aluminum Sears boat my grandfather had bought out of a Sears catalog.
Wow.
You buy everything in the Sears catalog, man. You buy hunting rifles.
Catalog reference?
I don't. I don't even have that boat either. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Eye of the Night said, my mom and all 5'1" of her petite self would put on the sleeve and bite suit at Schutzen training all the time. She stays on her feet even when the guys twice her size were put on their butts. He said, want to share what pet names your dogs call you? Join the Discord. Oh shit. All right. Let's go over. You guys are gonna love this one if you haven't seen this one yet. Let me give you a little background real quick. It's a shoplifting call at a Walmart or a store similar to that. And this was from the loss prevention team. And they call the cops for this shoplifter. So that is all the clues I'm going to give you. Let me share the screen here. We have no Alan tonight. I thought Alan would be on tonight, by the way. All right, here we go.
Any weapons? No? Okay. Let's go over here.
Look at my bag.
I'm not doing that right now. Let's go
We're
over
going
the
to
car.
go over to our cars right now.
For what?
Because, number one, we're conducting an investigation. Okay,
Yeah,
so you are
so-
detained at this point. Okay?
No, I'm not,
Yes,
because you have
are.
no reason to detain me.
I absolutely do.
What is
Turn
the
around.
reason?
Because you're being accused of shoplifting.
Yeah, accused.
Management inside the store saw you stick bottles down your pants.
That's
Now,
a
we're
lie.
not. Do you want to go in handcuffs? Because that's where we're going to go. Okay, we're going to walk over to the cars. Let's go.
Hold on.
Ma'am, no.
Hello? No, I'm coming with you. I'm just talking to my friend.
We're
Let
going
go
this
of my
way.
arm.
We're going this way.
Can you let go of my arm? I never
If you
said
walk
I
with
was
us, yes.
Let's go.
Go away again, you're going to go in handcuffs.
You grabbed me.
I understand that.
Because you
are
being detained. Come here. Get over the cruiser.
We're not having people come over here. We're going to the car.
Yeah, I'm having him come over here.
We're going to the back of the car anyways.
For what?
So, once again, we're doing a shoplifting investigation.
Oh, okay.
Just walk out of the way. Come on.
Hey!
Stay over there, sir. We're not doing this. Stay back. Ma'am, get out of the way.
Let go of me. Why you have my arm,
Because
bro?
you're walking in traffic. Get out of the way
Well,
of traffic.
excuse me for walking in traffic. Let go of my arm. You said you wouldn't hold me. You don't have
Going
to
over to
hold
the
me. Hold me. You don't
We're
have
going
to
over to the
hold
car.
me. You don't have to hold me.
Well, you're not listening to what I'm
How
telling
am
you
I
to
not
do.
listening? I'm walking to the...
Go down.
You.
There we go.
No.
He's gonna break the bottles that aren't in her pants.
You can hear it.
Shark! Shark!
I got one on.
Shark!
Easy.
Let go! Let go!
We're not letting go.
Shark! Help
You're
me!
under arrest. You got a cup, all right? All right.
Bro, let me go!
Nope. Huh? Take this. Gotcha.
Let go!
That's gonna hurt so much.
All right, I had this video sent.
All right. So, first off, I appreciate and respect the confidence it takes for that woman to think she's going to outrun them two to get to that escape shark vehicle that she kept yelling out for.
She had fast girl energy.
But the question was posed on this was, are cops allowed to detain you based off of some person just saying that you were stealing? In this instance, yes, they are. So you have a third-party independent witness that's objective, and that's going to be loss prevention. So the loss prevention calls that in. That is absolutely enough for a detention. Now, oftentimes, they'll support that with video, more often than not. But you don't need it. That's not necessarily something you need. They just say, hey, I observed this person. Then they'll describe or point them out and say, putting whatever in their pants, in their purse, whatever. And when they say that, they're putting their own butt on the line because they are basically swearing to an official government document when they do this. Even though it's just to the cop at first, they will end up signing something, but them telling the cops, like, that's an official report right there. So, yes, they can detain you while they conduct their investigation, and that's what they were doing. And I think that these cops went above and beyond as far as accommodating. But this is where accommodating people can bite you in the ass. If they would have just cuffed her like they had the right to do, this may not have turned into what it turned into. We wouldn't have had to chase her. We wouldn't have had to tackle her. We wouldn't have had to, she's probably scraped up now. Now we're going to have to get her medical attention and maybe take her to the hospital. And all
Imagine
this
you go
shit.
running and land on a bottle of Kettle One that's in your pant leg.
Right. All because you wanted to be overly nice. Now, this may be due to, training. It may be due to fear of, racial, accusations, all these different things. There's reasons. And this is why I say a lot of times, man, you have discretion. These officers used it. And I think they were overly accommodating. But I do think the signs were there. Letting her call somebody and her tell you, I'm calling him over here, that's a no-go for me. That's when the phone gets taken out of your hand. Banning, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to speak on Texas for one, because this is one state that Eric and I can tell you that anybody, you don't have to have a badge on, can stop somebody for shoplifting. And that's why we have a very good shoplifters policies within stores here. That's why they're internal people that do this. We'll typically chase them out. Is it worth it on a lot of it? No, but we have some thick laws here, and I know other states do as well, but anybody can stop that. And I'm right there in agreement with you, Eric. I mean, if they would have came there It meets the description. It's everything. It's enough to detain. He handcuff. Let's figure this out. We already know it's arrestable based on whatever the dispatchers received, the information they got. So let's go ahead and detain and prepare for arrest so we can avoid this. And then you avoid said liability. But I also understand what has their department gone through in the past. It could have been racial, whatever. And I hate that folks have to go through that. These guys were squared away, it appeared, and they were just trying to be nice. Hey, let's go over here and figure this out, knowing in their minds, she's probably going to go, a lot of people call it 1095. They're going to take her to jail, whatever. And that's what happened. That's what we just witnessed here, is being so overly nice. Now a use of force form will have to be completed by both officers, and it's going to be under review. And then they're going to get slapped for meeting by their administration on, how to take care of a situation like this. Why didn't we just do it right the first time?
Yep. Now, Badge 502. I got to go to the medical side of this with you. Let's say it was a bottle of Kettle One, glass bottle. She falls down, it breaks into her. Me as the cop, I'm not going to be responsible for triaging until y'all get there. Really, there's nothing to do, right? Because the Kettle One would have just sanitized the entire area.
Well, I mean, that's not a boo-boo I want. I'll tell you that for free. It also depends on, if you had 1 bottle, 2 bottles, it depends on how much shrapnel you're tucking away in your jeans, because it's not coming. Those pieces of glass aren't coming out through your pants.
Right.
If it's denim, like she was wearing denim, that's not coming out. So now you're talking about shards of glass that can be inches long that are running right next to the biggest artery in your body. So I mean, that's not really a game that I want to play. So. Yeah,
that's the femoral.
Yeah, your femoral. I mean, if I'm tourniqueting your femoral, it's painful. For anybody who doesn't know, if you have to tourniquet somebody, yes, of course the wound hurts, right? But cranking a tourniquet onto somebody is one of the more painful things that I have to do as an EMT.
Yeah.
And it's a bad day. You're closing the artery, you're not having a good day. You don't want to go running with glass. Don't go running with glass in your pants and fall on glass and break it and stab yourself.
Yes.
Quite literally, don't meet me like that.
What I was taught in military self-aid and buddy care is, if you get a femoral bleed, just start shoving dirt, shoving whatever you can find into the wound, pack the wound. If you have a tourniquet, that's great. But they want, for femoral, that artery in particular, this is the one that they told us, they just start
straight up combat gauze, that shit.
Yeah, just start stuffing. If you have gauze, obviously.
There's actually a really cool. There's a quick clot gel.
Yes, I've seen that.
And have you seen? There's a quick clot gel, and it turns out there was actually an EMT that got an injury. I think he got stabbed by a patient or something like that, and he got stabbed. And they used. It was the first day that they had it on the ambulance, and they used it on him, and it worked like a charm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Steve Wallace in the house. Steve, I still to this day don't know if Steve's ever missed an episode. He's one of our OGs as well. Harrison Brock said, 2 cops went on it. I've seen Walmart pick out the wrong person to LEOs. It cost both a lot of money. Now, on the law enforcement side, that's not your fault. Law enforcement, you can only go off of what a witness tells you. And in this instance, I have never had that with Walmart. Walmart actually is probably one of the top tier loss prevention people out there. And then I'd say Home Depot is a close second. Don't steal from those guys unless you're out in California. And there's a reason why a lot of these companies are abandoning California and coming to Texas, because Texas is pretty damn strict on shoplifting.
Yeah.
So just throwing that out there.
But if you look at the grand scheme of things, Eric, just talking about theft from a retail place, if you talk to some of these internal guys that do the audits on these stores that have been in the loss prevention game for years, you may have 4 or 5 thefts on the weekend per day at one of these big box outlets, but it's 100 times more on internal theft is what they're suffering from. And that's ridiculous. I mean, their own employees are creating more internal theft, where they're having to start putting up these microscopic cameras everywhere on cash registers, everything else, and watching internal theft. I mean, that's even more than the external of people coming in and stealing. It's ridiculous.
Oh, Lily Farsier just said even in Cali, they're starting to get strict on shoplifting in some counties. That's good. That's good.
That's because Newsom's up for going to be running for president next year. So
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I don't do
Trying
the
to clean it
politics. That's crazy. Damn, that's good. I'm telling you, like, you know, what makes me happy
yeah, it's about
is that this is one of the things that makes me happy is you get two extremes. You got one extreme is what I'd probably call Florida, and then the other extreme is California. So you get in between those two styles and you kind of find out what the happy medium is. I think, you know, the Midwest states and then, you know, Texas and some of those, I think they have a pretty good grasp on how to handle shoplifting and whatnot. And, but Justin, on this stuff, from what you're seeing so far, brother, how are you like, because I know you're not in law enforcement necessarily, but
Right.
you're dealing with people that are already guilty. They're known criminals. So when you hear these people talking to the cops, are they talking to the cops the same way they talk to y'all?
So a lot of the times when they come in for the booking area, they'll be like mouthing off. They'll be like, "Oh, F you, you pig." And we're like, "Yo, hey, we're not them." You know, like,
fuck them. Yeah, fuck the pigs.
Just kidding.
Fuck the pigs. You ever see their mustaches?
Right. Hey.
But we'll definitely be like, "Hey, like, listen, like, you're not talking to them anymore. You're talking with us. Like, tell me what happened." Because a lot of times you got guys coming in, they're like, you know, adrenaline is through the roof. They're high. Sometimes we've had people come in where they're like, "Yeah, I tried to kill myself," and they're just like bandaged up. They're still bleeding, and we're like, "You need to take them to the hospital."
Yeah, why did you bring them here?
Yeah,
Why?
So they're like, you know, and then they leave, and then they eventually come back. But for dealing with people, like even today, some kid's in there, and he was like, like fentanyl high still, and he came in on Halloween, and he was like, "What are you in here for?" And he's like, "I was stealing baking soda." And I was like, "For what?" He's like, "I was trying to make crack." And I was like, okay. And then he said that he had enough of money in his pocket for it to even buy it. So I was just like, "Why'd you steal it then?" He's like, "I don't know." And
I was
like,
high. They're
yeah,
probably high. They're
probably.
not thinking right.
Yeah. So I think a lot of times dealing with that, you know, like, are there some people who I didn't think did the crime? Of course. But most of the people, like 95% of the people I know did the crime, you know, and so having that lens, you know, looking at it like a shoplifter, they'll probably spend like, you know, 3 or 4 days in jail and then they'll be out on a bail warrant, you know. So
Yep. I've had guys that were wrongly convicted on our show and talk to them. Yeah. It's crazy. It breaks my heart to hear some of them. So
we had a guy who got $2 million because he was wrongly convicted for a crime.
Damn.
And yeah, it was crazy.
Eye of the Night said, "I think what cops get in trouble with things like that at businesses is that the cops don't verify anything after detention. Would you put eyes on the video before heading to jail?" Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's and again, I am lucky. I come from a very large agency, one of the top 12 agencies as far as size goes in the nation. So I am spoiled with one, training, and two, repetitiveness. So shoplifting occurs not just once a day, but multiple times a day. It is a bread and butter call from where I'm at. So in that comes good practice.
Right.
So with us, it's most of the time, I would say 98% of the time, that's a statistical number I just made up off the top of my head. It is 100%. 60% of the time works 20% of the time. And it's supported by video evidence. And in that, like, it's a smoking gun. But our loss prevention guys, they're so used to working hand in hand with law enforcement and district attorneys. They know how to write a real police narrative. They know how to word it. They know what to say. They're trained properly. And so when we get these videos and these people giving it, like, let's say they didn't have video evidence to support it. No, I as a cop am not going to leave there, one, without them signing a sworn statement. And that's all you need. If they are writing a sworn statement, they are right hand to God. This is the person. And that's time to go to court.
Right.
So
another interesting thing too is that when they get released or they get bailed out, we're able to read their court file. So we'll see, like, oh, if they did get wrongfully convicted, we can see that whole report that's in there from, that loss prevention person, or, the alibi, or the people that were involved. So that's interesting too.
Yeah. Yep. I see David Edmondson said he's got a late night party to go to. So later, brother, appreciate you being on. Howdy, MJ. I'm just looking through the comments. Lily Farseer said Orange County passed Prop 36 that makes shoplifting a felony, no matter the amount. Oh, damn, they are not playing. that is harsh.
Yeah.
Whoa. Craig Holcomb said a police narrative, is that just a one-sided story? No, a police narrative is chronological. It's really all it is. Trust me, there's people that you'll ask to write a narrative and tell you what happened, and they get Tarantino on it, and they go like, here's the ending, and they go, but where it started was here, and then they go to the middle part, and then they go back to the end, and you're like, what the fuck is this? When I say a police narrative, it's just chronological. I give you a good timeline. That's it. That's all. 2 cops, 1 donut. Most of Walmart loss prevention people are former cops. That has not been my experience. Most of the time, it is a person that aspires to be a cop. That's been my experience. Banning, has that been your experience?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like having badge 502 on here. You just couldn't cut it as a cop, so he was a dispatcher, EMT.
That's it. That's it. I decided to do things that required me to,
think. Use your brain. Yeah. Save people's lives.
What's really cool about being an EMT is like, we'll show up on scene, law enforcement will call us in, or we'll take a call in or whatever. And law enforcement shows up on scene, and it's really funny because when we get there, you just watch and be like, all right, just you got this.
Please. Like, please take that. My favorites where you get the dude that's a constant pain in the ass, and you're like, all right, if we deal with you, you're going to jail. But if the ambulance comes here, you're going to the hospital.
That's it. You go to the
and they're like, oh yeah? And I'm like, yeah. If that problem with your heart is bothering you again, I don't have a problem with my heart. I'm like, I thought for sure you had a problem with your heart. If you don't, then we'll take you to jail.
I thought you said you did, bro. Backing up the clips, putting it into what is that, like test, like marking this one as a test mode, yeah.
Right. Oh shit.
I can't let them see that one.
Oh, I had a guy one time. He passed out drunk behind a 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven's goes, I want him trespassed. I'm like, bro, he's unconscious. Like, he's got like all these steel reserve cans laying around him. And I'm like, and his weenie's out. So I'm like, oh God, like, how am I going to deal with this dude? So I start trying to get him to the back of my car and realize this man is the worst smelling thing I've ever smelled in my life.
Oh no.
The worst.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. I still to this day, I've smelled, like anybody that's dealt with homeless, there's a common smell. Anybody that's dealt with dead people, there's a common smell. This man was on an island. I still to this day,
it was a high smell.
To me, I call it the steel reserve smell because I've never smelled another person or anything else as bad as this man. So we get him out of his drunken stupor and get him to stumble into the side of my patrol car. And I'm like, fuck, I got to get this guy somewhere. I'm not going to arrest him. Just got to get him somewhere. And the smell hits me and I'm dry heaving so bad. And I'm like, there's no way he's going to funk my whole car up. And I'm on the farthest side of town from the jail. Like, there's no way. I can't do it.
Taking this ride.
I was like, I can't do it. So I'm like, I got to figure something out. Well, luckily, my man sits down and then loses consciousness. And I'm like, he needs an ambulance. Get the ambulance there.
You can knock the buzzard off a shit wagon.
I got a call probably an hour, maybe 2 hours later, where the dispatcher wanted to relay a message that they had to stop in transit and open the doors. They couldn't take it. So I still to this day, there was something on this man growing that created that smell. That wasn't,
It's like gangrenous. Like he has no
it wasn't gangrene. I've smelt that too. That wasn't that.
Maggots.
Yeah. We had a guy that he tried to run from police in the early 2000s under a train and got both his legs cut off. And he was a constant issue in the downtown area that I work. And one of his legs went gangrene. That's the first time I ever smelt that. So. Seeking and finding. Yep, that's pretty much how we felt, bro. That's pretty much how we felt. Yep.
Yeah, we get people like that don't shower or anything, and it is like wrathful.
But y'all are forcing that though, right? After booking and everything.
Oh yeah. So no, actually they can shower where like you at least need to get some water on you just to get clean. And so a lot of times what guys will do is like we had this one guy, he came in, they found him living under this bridge, and they said that he was just out there for probably months.
Was his name Grumpy Old Troll?
No. But he was obviously a little tapped in the head, but he would sit there and he was talking to the booking officer and he's like, I shouldn't have done it. And he's like, done what? And he's like, I killed a beaver and I ate her. He's like, I ate her babies, her children. And like, apparently they found him like eating a beaver and like eating the beaver babies out of it, like just gutting it and just like, you're just like, what? And so I guess he smelled so bad because he came in and he was wearing a black dress and he had like soot all over his face. And I was like, and the guy's like, he's like, I had to do an unclothed search, the worst unclothed search, I had to do was terrible, but this one sounded worse because the guy was like, I don't want to get undressed, and he would like get undressed and he was like flirting with the guy and he's like shut up, just take it, and like so pissed. And finally the guy like went down there and he was just like, yeah, it was done, and thankfully he got out of there because
got the beaver butcher.
You said he ate a beaver?
I mean,
yeah,
damn,
can't blame a man for that. Hi-yo.
These are the jokes, people. All right?
I can't.
Hey.
Try the view.
Tell these Jersey jokes over here. You know what we do.
Forget about
it. What was it? What was that thing y'all did out there in Jersey? Suntan Gym and Laundry or something?
GTL, little Gym Tan Laundry?
Yeah, Gym Tan Laundry. That's what it was.
Trying to fall in love at the Jersey Shore? Have a duck phone.
Seeking and finding. What even the fuck? That's not even a sentence, but I like it. It makes sense in this point. Welcome, country girl too. What the actual fuck? Oh, Justin, so you're fitting right in, brother.
I know. Yeah.
Country girl said he smelled like bad beaver.
Oh, Jesus.
It was. Yeah.
It just took a bean wizard to throw us off the rails on this show. I love it.
Oh, we go out and love it so friggin' fast here.
Oh shit. Okay. You know what? We've covered enough of the Instagram videos. I kind of want to see Justin's reaction to our bread and butter, what we do on this live, which is the body cam review stuff. So what's fun about what we do?
And talk 2 seconds on this. I'm gonna go tell my daughter goodnight.
All right, brother. So what we do on this is we watch body cam footage of videos we've never seen, and we break them down as though we're the officers in the video. So rather than kind of how we just watch those videos all the way through and then we talk about it after, we don't do it that way. On this, what we do is we watch it and we'll pause it frequently and say like, okay, here's what I'm thinking in the middle of this call. So from your perspective as a corrections officer and from Badge 502's perspective as an EMT and a dispatcher, it's, and then Banning and me being in law enforcement, all of our perspectives are going to be vastly different, obviously.
Right.
But it's a kind of a cool way to look at a call, see how we all think of it, especially with all of us being in the criminal justice system in a way. And then it gives the audience a chance to kind of like ask questions or bring up other points that we didn't think of because we're in our own bubble. You know what I mean? So
of course.
it's just kind of an interesting thing. It does create fun discussion.
Right.
Sometimes serious discussion. And Tim said, smelling like a beaver lately, head over to our Discord and we will soap you up and wash you real nice. Oh my God. It's so dirty. That's so dirty. Craig Holcomb, Jesus, it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. But so I've got several videos already queued up. All of these videos are coming from Police Activity's YouTube channel. So I'll give them a shout out. Make sure you guys go like, follow, subscribe. Police Activity, they're only sitting at 6.8 million subscribers, so they need help. They need obvious help. So but we do not know anything about these videos. So Banning's back.
Harrison, I am indeed an EMT. I'm an EMT basic level.
EMT basic level. You just
New Jersey, unfortunately, we don't have advanced EMT, which would be dope. I would love to be an AEMT, but we just don't have that level here. We go from EMT basic to paramedic. I never went to the paramedic level because I work in law enforcement.
I love it. I'm looking at Eye of the Night's comment. He said, and sometimes Eric has a really hard time with the thinking part, but we give him leeway since he's Air Force. Appreciate it, buddy. All right. You ready, Banning? Yeah, you got to unmute there.
Ready,
there we go.
Ready.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
How you doing, ma'am?
I didn't take anything.
Okay. Come on.
I didn't even have to get 4 seconds into this video to tell you she's shoplifting.
You took something.
Yeah.
Literally.
So that is not a normal response from anybody ever that is innocent. For me, Justin, I mean, let's go with your instincts, bud. You're a corrections officer. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that if you are, confronted by a police officer and the first words you say after she says, "Hey, good afternoon," and she says, "I didn't take anything," that's a little suspicious for me right there.
All right. Okay.
I just wanted to ask you what time it was. That's
Yeah. We're over here recruiting. We're just wondering if you were curious about how
my wife and you're over here in the fancy girl section. I thought you might be able to help me.
All right.
While we're here.
Let's.
It looks like she is a 612 supporter, not a 502 supporter. So that's the problem.
Yeah, she needs to be a 502 supporter.
100% chance she's on my freaking
right. All right, let's keep going.
Walk with me, all right?
I didn't take anything, sir. I mean,
come on and walk.
Oh,
foot pursuit from Dillage. White female, gray top, blue jeans, brown hair.
All right, bro, you got burned. You got burned real fast, like that. That's on you.
And what she stole was those sneakers.
If I think that you have stolen, you are never getting behind me.
Right.
He let her behind him, so that was his fault. This pursuit is because of his poor tactics. So that's just me. Banny, you got anything else?
Hey, if she matched the description, the officer's there for a reason. Go ahead and detain. Let's figure this out. Those handcuffs come off just as fast as they go on. If it's a good description, reasonable and prudent person, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep. Oh, Kelly Honeychurch, that's a cool name, said, I love body cam footage. First time live stream watcher, by the way. Hi. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We try to get Badge 502 to grace us with his presence when he has the time. It's hard enough to get a 3-second video from him, but we got him
way
here
better than the 3-second videos I usually send you.
Yeah, those come from your wife. She's like, yeah, he's done already. I don't know what the deal is. He's like, fuck you. Oh, shit. All right. Let's keep going, guys.
I smell cooking bacon.
Yeah, that is bacon. That's burnt toast is what it is. Where's she at? Are they doing a Benny Hill right now?
Yeah, yeah, they are.
They're Benny Hilling it right around this fucking car.
Good ref. Can you hear the music in the background?
Yep.
Towards Old Navy. Trying to get in the car.
Oh, we got a getaway
Silver
driver.
Buick. Get out. Stop. Stop the vehicle. Stop it.
Yeah, go on. Can you take everything?
HBH 031, Mississippi. HBH 031, Mississippi. Silver Buick going towards Marshalls.
Oodle Loop is gone.
Hey, he got the plate out there. Give him that. Oh, here we go.
Follow him. Go, go, go.
Your girl got the. This is a civilian. She got the plate too. She's telling him, "Hell yeah!"
He just commandeered. He just commandeered.
Yeah, I
that
think
vehicle.
she volunteered that
Got a
shit.
lethal weapon.
Shit, she's been waiting for this day her whole fucking life.
My time has come, Trebek.
I'll take the rapist for 400.
Turn left.
Now.
Turn left. I don't know where they went.
It's right, they're right there. They're going around the back.
Go and give them the air.
They're right.
They're turning right towards, on Town Center, towards the circle.
Oh my god, your boy just said they turned right.
So, did you notice he's got two radios? I think he's working off.
Oh,
duty.
he could be. Yeah. But yeah, mall security. He's probably got a mall radio as well. Yeah. I love the fact that he
needs that friggin' segue. If he would have had that segue, he would have come.
I love that he said they're turning right. Like everybody knows this frame of reference. Listen, officers, when you're getting in a chase, north, south, east, west is your friend. Know them. That's too funny.
I'm in a vehicle with
that
a
way.
civilian. I'm going to try to keep sight of him. Just go. I'm sorry.
Fucking run.
Send it.
You're going out towards Primo?
10-4. It turned right onto Town Center towards the circle. Trying to see if I can keep sight of them somewhere. They're around the circle towards Town Center.
You see him?
I'll send this woman $20 cash right now out of Eric's pocket if she pits this car.
I'm just saying. I will put this out there. I am not putting this civilian lady and her vehicle in this position.
No.
There's no way. Not for stealing at the mall.
That is some dedication.
This is Lily Farsier just said this. Yeah, that is some dedication.
This lady's been waiting her whole life for this. She's like, let's send it. She has her own radio. She's like, yo, I'm in route.
Do you want to use my gun?
Right? Yeah. Officer, I see that your gun is small. She holds up her 50 cal.
Freaking pops the trunk. She's got a freaking MP in the back.
What was that? What was that old 80s, 90s movie? It said "Stop" or "My Mom Will Shoot."
Stop or my mom will shoot. Yeah. We just found that. Unbelievable. No, for those on a serious note, guys. No, there's no way I would do this. This is stupid. They shouldn't be doing this at all.
Look at the shoplifting.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's shoplifting. This is dumb.
But it is unconfirmed shoplifting because from last I heard, she didn't take nothing.
She did say she didn't take anything, and
It's true.
but yeah, this is you shouldn't do this. I really appreciate the civilian for helping out, but you are putting this civilian in a position that they don't need to be in for very little.
Now,
Civilians taking shots out the window, laying down cover fire.
Right.
Understand though, if it's a different circumstance, a shooting, somebody's hurt, at all costs. We can raise the bar to the level that this officer is going at right now. But what he's doing right now, no, definitely not worth it.
If she was still on foot, cool. I get it. But now we're in cars, we're on public roadways. No, it's not worth it. Craig said,
howitzer in the back.
Craig said, I'll donate another 20 for a pit. All right, let's keep going.
What you don't know is she actually has spikes in her
They're
trunk.
going around the circle.
Right.
They went around the circle already. They're up ahead in traffic.
I'm at Primo and 10.
It's a white male driver, bearded, white female, brown hair, gray shirt, blue jeans, thin build.
I'm at Primo and Town Center where I can see and turn off. Which way?
Get in this middle lane.
Tim brings up a good point. He goes, believe it or not, she causes any damages, she could be held liable for everything. Civilly, yes.
$40 if this cop shoots through her windshield.
But let's look at the lighter side of things on kind of what we do the show on as well. What kind of stories is she going to have for her grandkids?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's on video, and they're going to be able to pull this out every Christmas. Hopefully it ends well.
Someone gets a career PBA card.
Yeah. Mr. Bill Folden, as he said, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. It's not, but
if she puts a grappler on the car.
For content, this is worth it. This is. He said, "I'll make it 100 if she has a grappler on that car." She shoots Star Chase out and GPS tracking. Oh
man, why did
Trying to see if I can spot it in the traffic circle.
Can somebody put their seatbelt on?
It's right in front of a gray dot. It's in front of a black. It's in front of a black Dodge in the right lane, getting ready to turn towards the interstate.
She's still trying to get
Behind
the
a
plate.
silver SUV in front of a black Dodge pickup. HBH 031.
You got it. Okay, yep. Okay, there you go, sir.
There you go, sir. The bill will be in the mail.
It was great.
Can't wait to try to walk and try to smash the window 85 times.
Shut it off! Shut the vehicle off!
I'm gonna just say this: this city has not had a serious crime in some time. They have not had a serious crime in some time because they are way too amped up for this call. You know what? Let them have fun. I'm being a party pooper.
Stop! Do not move!
That Best and Beyond, man.
Put your hands up! Get out!
Don't get
On the ground! On the ground!
I didn't do nothing.
He also did.
Hey, my car is rolling, sir.
I bet he's never done meth.
I didn't do
It's late for
anything.
work.
They never do.
Sir, what did I do?
What did I do?
All right, 2 in custody.
Thought it was just mall security.
Code 4, everybody back it down.
What did I do?
Roll over. Hey, look at me. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney, have one present with you while you're being questioned. Get out of 411, won't be appointed to represent you for any questioning. So at any time to exercise your rights, not answer any questions, make any statement. You understand your rights? You know exactly why. Get up.
He read the Miranda just so he could say that shit. He wanted to get that out.
Dude, this is
like a movie.
Small town written all over it, man.
This is like, listen, folks, if you're wondering why me and Banning are getting such a kick out of this doesn't fucking happen. It doesn't happen like this ever.
This is going to be turned into a movie, mark my words. And it's going to be Paul Blart 15 or whatever that is.
Unbelievable.
Meanwhile, dispatch is like, you don't even have a vehicle. Where are you?
Right. You ran him down on foot. He's like, fucking the T1000.
Where are you?
Yeah. Hey, Eric, people are buying memberships. I know
I'm jumping on it right now.
And didn't he report the driver had a beard? Yeah, I think he did.
Yep. Yeah, he did. Well, he's got a little dirt on the chin there. Shout out to Harrison. Harrison dropped 5 more gifted donut packages, level 1 donuts. Thank you very much. And you guys all know the rule. If Marines Bloods doesn't get an account, you got to drink. That's just the rule. And then Craig Holcomb, he dropped 10 memberships. Thank you very much.
Damn.
And I am just...
We appreciate you all very much.
Thank you so much, you guys.
With that money, Eric's going to grow the rest of his beard back.
Yes, I will. I like going through the names to see some of the people that get the accounts. So this is my favorite one tonight. Pig Vomit got level 1. So shout out to Pig Vomit. Way to go, buddy.
Where is Pig Vomit from?
I don't know. If I were to guess, I'm going to say it's more of a northern state.
No. Pig Vomit was the name of somebody.
Oh, that's right. That's a movie reference.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a movie reference.
That is a movie reference.
Dadgummit.
Oh, I don't want to look
at least
it up.
You know it's a movie reference. I'll hit you with the movie reference, but
do you know it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me think.
Oh, kill the white man.
Yeah, that's
Private Parts.
Howard Stern. Yeah.
Yes. private. As soon as you said that, I was like, "Dang!" I watched that like back in January, or February. Such a funny movie, man.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this video out. Let's see what
We're not grabbing nothing.
this is so dramatic for such a little crime. We're not grabbing nothing. You know what you did?
He has not been patted.
He's even walking him into the car, sassy.
Yeah, he's got that
So-
swagger.
Yeah,
Hey, Eric, here's the question. Do you think their DA is going to take evading since he wasn't in a vehicle chasing after him and he took
Right.
somebody else's? I mean, in reality, right? We got to look at
Yeah.
the reality of this.
yeah, they're definitely going to take evading though. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Down yet? In the car.
In the car. Why are you mad at the guy? He's not even the problem.
Other seats.
He wasn't even the problem. It was the girl.
Yeah, you can tell they don't do a lot of transports in these cars. Look at that. Nice leather seats. Don't even have the
Yeah,
buckets.
right. Yeah. The hard plastic.
Date of birth, Eric.
I mean, they should have just put it back in the civilian's car. I bet you there's a cage in the back.
I didn't take anything, sir.
Still, I didn't take nothing.
I didn't take anything.
Yeah, that does beg the question. What if they don't find anything on him, Banning?
I mean, here's the deal. You had a good investigation. You're following the letter of the law. You had enough to detain. She failed. So it's at least fleeing on foot to the point she got into a vehicle. Am I wrong? You're still going to be covered under the doctrine of the law. This is somewhere, I wish I had Vaughn on the show, because he's going to be able to break this down into to paragraphs on why it's legal. I know he had every reason, and he's going to be covered. Even if they screwed up, he's covered under the original 911 call.
Yep. Yep.
So,
The good news is if she did have something on her, let me tell you, this woman is going away for hours.
Yeah. Shout out to Peter Kazuski. I can't say that. Kazubski.
Yeah, Peter Kazubski.
Justin, you're a bean wizard. Say that name.
Peter Kazubski.
Hey, watch out, yo. There we go. Sober since March. Congrats, brother.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Stay
Hey,
strong.
cheers.
I apologize that we are drinking on the show, but everybody's got their own journey, and I appreciate yours. So, congrats. That is a big deal.
Some call it a journey, some call it a crush.
Right? Exactly.
But no, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
No,
Keep it up.
That is good. It's small victories, baby. Small victories turn into big victories.
That cop's wearing an oyster style bracelet on that watch, and I don't know, man. I mean, rollies have those oyster bracelets.
That's right. Want to see Eric and Banning in a foot race? Join the Discord. That would not be a race. I can promise you that. I love Banning. He's good for about 50 yards, but he is not beating me in a race.
I'm fast as hell up to 50 yards. After that, I'm hopping in the helicopter and get your ass.
Or you're hopping in a civilian's vehicle.
I'm gonna commandeer somebody's horse.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see if this has any more gold right at the end. Nope, no gold.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's
That
too
was
great.
One of the best. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the best videos you've shown. On this.
Yeah, that is.
It really is.
That
Good
is,
video.
this is the beauty of it, Justin, is we
Yeah.
never know what the fuck we're watching.
Right. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great from
Took
the
so many
start,
turns.
from the first 4 seconds with the I didn't steal nothing.
Hey, how's it going? I didn't steal anything.
Hey, that's another good time for our liability statement. If something comes on, this is not for kids. This is real life shit that we're watching. So make sure your kids are not in the room of your TV or whatever you're watching this on.
Oh, Craig, you can't trust any cop wearing a Rolex. Listen, I can almost promise you, any cop wearing a Rolex ain't wearing a real one.
I'll tell you, I have a box full of. And you can't see them; they're over that way. Box of really nice watches. The one I just held up was a Rolex. Let me tell you, this does not go to the job.
Oh yeah.
That was not
that
go to the
makes
job.
sense.
This is the job watch. It's right there.
Right. Yep. Same with me, man. I love my iWatch, like or Apple
Even,
Watch.
even my touchscreen, you can't see it. There's no way to see it, but it has a screen protector on it. Even the screen protector on this guy has a crack in it. So
yeah,
that old Casio. Yeah.
There you go.
I love my. You want to see my favorite watch?
You know what?
Can I show you guys my favorite watch?
You know what Justin just reminded me of?
Oh, dude.
You just remind me of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles when John Candy's trying to get the room and he presents that I have a Casio. You know?
There we go.
It's greatness.
Oh, that's
yes.
awesome.
That's awesome.
My absolute favorite watch, man. You can do anything with the Casio World Watch.
Yeah, you can.
World Timer. Love it. You know, Apple Watch is coming off. The World Timer's going on.
There we go.
That's so funny.
Here, hold on, guys. I'll be right back for 1 second.
All right.
That Rolex I bought when Avery was born. That's I have the bezel actually set to the time that she was born.
Really?
You won't be able
Awesome.
to. It's super tiny, probably on camera, but.
Oh, you're gonna play it. Oh
The
yes.
bezel right
You gotta
over
wait
it.
for Justin to get
But
back
the
there.
arrow that's on the bottom there, that's pointed towards the 4. That's roughly the time she was born.
Oh,
That's
you big sweetheart of a man.
Oh, you don't even know, dude. That was I was inconsolable.
I don't know if this is the scene or not, Banning. I just typed it in to see what it would come up with. So
Yeah, no, that's it. It's
I have
love it.
diners, Visa,
and
a gasoline card. How about $17?
I can't do that.
Have mercy. I've been wearing the same underwear since Tuesday.
I can vouch for that.
$15. Hell of a nice watch.
They're phenomenal. They're doing so good.
Now that's not the Casio.
I got a
You gotta stay
slight
tuned.
problem here. I don't have the 4250. $2 and a Casio.
Such a classic movie. If you've not seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles,
Such a good movie.
good stuff.
greatness. This has been one of my favorite episodes we've done, and because it's so. I don't know that we've hit on law enforcement or anything really hard tonight. I think we've stuck mostly to just fucking bullshit and comedy. I like it.
Can we
I
just
like
spend the
boys.
next 40 minutes watching that video over and over again?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh, it's so good. That's like one of the best videos I've. And I watch. Listen, I watch BWC all the time. Like when I'm bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Aces. That's an Aces video.
Yep.
So Justin, Eric just played the Casio.
Yeah, while you were gone.
from Planes, Automobiles. Yes, there it is. Man. Good
All
shit.
right.
Good
If ever
shit.
get casted in a biopic, it's definitely going to be a John Candy one.
Yep.
Yeah. So I bet with you working in corrections, do you like Let's Go to Prison? Dude, classic movie,
Is that
man.
the one with
I
Will
mean, that
Ferrell
is-
and Kevin Hart?
Nope.
You're thinking of the other one. That's preparing him for prison. Let's Go to Prison is a classic. You got to pull up the trailer. We're on the skit. Friggin' pull up that trailer. Let's Go to Prison and watch it. This is meat and that ain't meat. I mean, dude, this is a classic. If you watch it, you're like, okay, I got to watch this once a year, like Manning said, 'cause it's that good.
My only problem is if I play a full trailer, it's gonna get it. It's gonna get the whole thing blocked on YouTube.
Well, if it's a minute long, play 15 seconds of it.
It is 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
Just play 30 seconds of it. It's fun.
Demonetized.
Right. Yeah.
Various words in the English language. Trial by jury.
I'm just proud to be a part of the American judicial system.
Before my daddy died, he taught me one thing. See, the thumb goes away, comes back.
Juries are made up of 12 people who are so dumb they couldn't even think up an excuse to get out of jury duty.
We find the defendant, Nelson Biederman, guilty.
You mean guilty?
Oh, yeah. Well, it kind of looked like it was a cue.
Let's face it, our justice system sucks.
On this old rock.
My name's John Lashitsky. If I had a nickel for every time I've been incarcerated, I'd have 15 cents.
All right, we'll stop it there. I don't want to get too far in it. And then fuck with us.
Dude, it's a good movie. You got to watch it with your wife. It's funny.
Shit.
I'll have to watch it.
Okay, let me this one that one is 18 minutes long. Good Lord, no, we ain't watching that one. Okay, 2 minutes. This one's 2 minutes long.
It says BWC clips about bedtime videos.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, let me share the screen here. Okay, and Biggie size this one. And let's go. Somebody just innocently going out to their vehicle.
It's in the back.
Oh, people across the street. I'm just going to go ahead and say, like, that is the perfect scenario in my life. Like, if you started, like, you would have already been met with gunfire because I'm always carrying.
100%.
I'm going to go back. Watching these guys unask their vehicle and start heading towards me, they would have already been met with a gun pointed at them.
What I want to know is when the cop shows up, they're like, "It was the white car," and he says, "Which one?"
Yeah, right. Like right here, you've already made your intentions known. She knew something was up. Like, you know your neighborhood. Like none of this makes any sense. Like, I would have been using my truck for some cover, and the moment you pressed into my yard or I seen a gun or anything, you're fucked.
The news report would have reported a barrage of gunfire.
Yes. Yep. Only one type of shell casing was found on scene.
Now they come at my house, it's going to be 4 rounds, and there's going to be 4 people waiting. Somebody to come in.
John Wick over here. Please tell me you got your door shut, lady. Drop your shit. All right.
Possible matching Dallas and Whitmore for Taurus.
33, give us some 33.
So I will consider these the most violent of type of felons.
Yep.
100%. So to me, there is no, I don't care if they're all on motorcycles. There's no ends of the earth I will not go to stop these type of people.
That's right. Damn right. Until the wheels fall off, man.
There's nothing. These guys are the worst of the worst, in my opinion, and they deserve to be caught no matter what happens.
That's your fucking castle. Somebody tries to come in, you know, we got a lot of great stuff in America, but our house is our house, and protect that friggin' house, man.
Agreed. All right, let's keep going.
I know channel 33 for Mary 33.
We're westbound Glen Arbor coming to Dallas.
The worst part about being in neighborhoods is this is an easy spot to bail out and get lost.
Passenger in the back.
Question is, I got the right white car.
What's that?
Is that the correct white car?
Yeah, dude, we got the right white one. Yeah.
It's about the pole.
I got the westbound Glen Arbor.
Y33, all take over comms. All right.
Oh, they're pitting them? Yeah, they ain't playing.
Mobilized and successful.
Driver dipped. Ooh, they got a canine.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! You all move.
You only need
Put your hands
one.
on top of your head now!
Okay, so this is the very, very hard part, confusing part. Now, Justin, I'm going to put you on the spot on this one.
Yeah.
You get the car pitted, right? And then all of a sudden, all those motherfuckers bail out.
Right.
Who you going after?
Ooh. So realistically, it'd probably be one of the guys that got out because due to my body size right now, I probably couldn't go after the guy running. You know, I ran a 6:59 mile in high school, and that was almost 20 years ago. So, but yeah, I would probably, dude, it would probably be one of the people that are out, honestly, just because the other people, I would see that the other people have it all set, you know, because and that would just be what I would do personally, because my goal is to get that side taken care of, because that side's already, getting dealt with.
Yeah.
Get that
For
movie,
me, I'm a driver. I'm a driver guy. I want the driver.
Right.
That's my favorite target. I want the driver.
Yep. And we're gonna roll the fuck out of the driver if that's the only one you don't have.
Yeah. The Anthony looked stressed while he was watching.
I'm looking. You only need one. Those guys are not going to be like, I'm going to the house for this guy. Nope.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. They're all listen.
They'll be like, it was Joey. He lives at 223 Main Street. He's going to be home at 9:00 tonight. He's babysitting his kid's sister. But it's going to give him the whole thing.
I have not one time. Not one time. Bannon, you tell me if you've ever run across. I have not one time run across somebody that held out the entire time. I've had some that stuck to their guns for a while, but before it goes to court, they end up rolling.
The toughest ones that I have is similar video that we just watched. It's never been nationally publicized, but are ones that get out of their car and they have no facial coverings. They're wearing just normal clothes and they're staring at the door that they're about to go through to create whatever damage that they want. Those are the ones that have zero care. They don't give a flying shit about prison, and these are the ones that keep their lips sealed the longest. These guys that come in masked up, they're too much of a pussy, whatever you want to say. They can't do this shit out in the open because they're friggin' hoodlums, man. I mean, that's what it is. They got to cover their shit to go out and do crimes. Oh, I'm going to get away with it. I'm going to put a mask on. No, now it's time to pay the piper. And they're going to roll. The guys that wear the mask are going to roll, and they don't want it. They want a deal to get less time than what the DA is going to come at them at, depending on state and where they're at.
Yeah.
So.
Cowboy Butler said, "No bull. I owned a home on that street." That's awesome. What are the odds? Looks like it's one of your people, Anthony.
Right.
That's
the only
awesome.
time I can imagine like really fully holding out, it's like if say you're like the older brother of like say the driver, you know, like he's or like something like that, and like you're protecting like your younger brother, it's his first time, maybe he'd be getting in trouble, it's going to be ruining his life, that type of stuff. Honor amongst thieves, if you will. But
for cases I was working personally, but cases where I have seen people hold out and were the truest of true, it was for the like 1%er motorcycle gangs. It's the only time I've ever seen that.
Yeah, when they have structure in their organization, those are the ones that are going to do that. And then you have others. I'm not going to say the names of them, but other affiliated gangs that have big national names. They will hold out for a long time, but if they get the right olive branch, they will roll. You just got to get that right olive branch in there.
All right.
If you have them dead to rights on what's going on.
All right, let's keep going here. Canine officer, he let that dog out quick too.
Get your hands up!
He didn't use his dog. I saw a dog go running. Did anybody else?
Y'all move. Put your hands on top of your head now.
He's drawn down on the front passenger.
Yep.
So somebody, Constitutional Country Girl asked, are they equally charged? In Texas, they can. They can equally charge, even though only one of them kicked the door. They're doing it as a group. And then in the state of Texas, I don't know, Eric can shine some light on this.
Organized crime.
If you're, you can do the engagement in organized crime. Absolutely. It's a group of them. It used to be 5 in 2003, but I think they knocked it down to more than 2.
More than 2
is what the law states.
Yep. They would all be charged the same. Actually, it would enhance the charge. So, yep. No, that was some good shit right there. But we're right at 2 hours, fellas. I don't have any more videos set up for right now, but I wanted to take some time here at the end, the last few minutes, and see what everybody's got going on, what people can look forward to. So, Justin, you're the guest of honor, brother. First off, thank you so much for joining us, having fun, and getting outside of your comfort zone a little bit. I know
this is awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad. I welcome you back anytime.
Thank you so much.
This is fun stuff.
It was fun.
gives you a chance to kind of flex that
Yeah.
correction life a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. No, it was great. I love the video part. I love that aspect of it, and just the banter amongst all of you. It feels like, we all work in like that setting of law enforcement, because it's definitely noticeable.
Yeah.
Because if we weren't busting each other, then we wouldn't like each other, So it's
Yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
there. That
That's why-
camaraderie's there.
That's why we never bust on Anthony. Yeah. Say it, Anthony. We already talked about eating beaver, so
Damn.
yeah.
Twice in one night.
Shots fired, but
Oh shit, that's so
But yeah,
funny.
no, it was great. It was
I
awesome.
appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let people know what you got going on, if there's anything to look forward to, where they can find you, all that good stuff.
There's not really. There's something pretty big in the works going on right now. Not really gonna say it, which is like,
No
I
worries.
was telling this to Anthony on the other night on the podcast. Whenever I listen to it, and people are like, "Yeah, this happened," but I'm not gonna say it, and you're like, "No," But for sure, I'm gonna pull that card. But that'll probably be coming out within the next few months or so.
Months.
More information released on that. And then other than that, just getting some new content out there, really focusing and putting more of our effort into the Facebook aspect of where we're posting, also remaining loyal to our TikTok base as well. But yeah, just mostly that, just keeping up with all the posting on the TikTok and the Facebook, and hopefully bumping up our YouTube as well. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yep, Tim's one of our mods. We like I said, anytime we have guests on and all that stuff, we do everything we can to get people your way, brother.
Awesome. Thank you.
I want people to, when they come out here, they'll be like, you know what? I'll do that again. Because it's fun. It's worth it.
Right.
So,
awesome.
That's what we want.
And this was a great show. I mean,
this was a fun one. Like this was way laid back. Having Anthony actually get on here and do something was fun. It was fuck you.
What is it? Like kick a brother in the ding ding dang? What's happening here?
Hit me in my hang dang. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
No, for us with Two Cops One Donut and DTV, guys, look forward to we are planning on doing our Ready or Not series. So once we get that kicked off, we're still looking for a launch date and we're still trying to work out all the technicalities behind the scene. It is way more complicated to do than what we initially thought, but we are trying to get this done in the month of November to get it started. We're going to do a 10 episode series. So when we start that, these live streams will be done for that time. So we want to create an actual series out of it. Badge 502 is going to participate in that. We're going to try to get Banning in that. We got to see if his computer can handle it. We're going to have Detective Matt Thornton in there, Ed Leg. I think Alan is going to take part of that, and Trey. So the whole point is we're going to play the game Ready or Not, and you will be able to talk with cops and see as we, kind of do what we do on here, bullshit, but also talk tactics and how we handle calls and stuff like that, and just fucking have fun with it.
Hey, can you show our preview that was made?
Oh,
it's so good.
It was. I mean, it was actually a really good preview, man.
Give me a second.
See if I can pull
Banning always asks me to do shit without having any prep work done.
That's my fault. This is totally a non-scripted
Zero
show.
legwork on this.
Yeah, right. Let me see. I'm on DTV. I'm looking. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned for this because once he finds it, it's a decent trailer. I mean, it took like 5 pounds off my face. It's great,
bro. Honestly, it's not on the YouTube or it's not on the Instagram page. So
I'm looking through our texts. I know he sent it through the text. Hold on,
I'm not seeing it.
It might almost be time for me to download this game.
Yeah, you fucking should get that.
I just downloaded. I was telling Justin yesterday. I'm not big into like zombie games. That was never really my thing. But there's a new game that came out. It's called Vane. I don't know if you've heard of it. So it's only like $20 right now. It's in pre-release, I think.
I haven't heard.
But it might have just been actually officially released. But it plays like a zombie game if zombie game was Fallout.
Oh,
I
played Fallout.
It's
great.
fully looks like it right now. At least it's fully solo, single player, and same idea. You're developing your player. You're eventually going to find a base that you want to work out of, and you can stock it up. You can do whatever you want to it, and you're trying to progress further and further into more zombie infested areas. I would imagine, and it just builds, and it's just when you're starting off, there's like 2 zombies that come and bother you. You beat them with a bat or something, nothing crazy, but eventually it's fire. You do all this other stuff. You go to prisons and you go to quarantine centers, and it's like a big expanding map. And it's a brand new game, so no doubt they're going to add on to it. So it's freaking really cool. It's only like $20. So
Yeah.
not a sponsor.
I just sent it to you, Eric.
On what?
Do you want a text or you want email?
Text would probably work best.
Okay.
And then I can
direct from Chris. I pulled it up in our chat.
Planet Crafter. I don't know Planet Crafter. I'm gonna check that out. That sounds fun because I like crafting games.
I'm gonna see if I can send it to the Discord. Oh, I can.
This is just a little kind of an AI trailer of this Ready or Not. I think it came out.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay, let me go to memes.
I just got a partnership email from Futura that says my compensation will be exactly $171 US. So yeah, there's that.
Nice.
I don't believe you. I got invited on a Katie Couric's podcast last week. I get a podcast invite every week, and it's like, this is a lie.
Yep.
Like,
I do the same.
Why you lie to me?
Okay. Let me see how I can make this thing here. I'm gonna hit play.
Oh, a little Phasmophobia, always good.
No music.
I don't know how to make that a regular size for y'all. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Well, whatever you bumped it up to a second ago when you hit the square, it was a lot bigger.
Was it? Okay, I'll do that. I just can't see anything while it's doing it. So, ready?
Imagine some epic music.
Looks good. The Rookie, Cupcake, being Jared, Dead Leg, Big Country, Pixels, Dog. There you go, Mr. Clean, Matt.
That's gonna be me just throwing a grenade against the wall.
Yeah, just right in the corner of the room, like.
Just
now it's going to have
pin on a flashbang and staring at it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and cut it, but it's going to show a video, and that's not the real life video, or that's not when we're going to do it. But it's good stuff, man. I mean, it's going to be fun, and I've got a PS5. Everybody's saying I can do it on the PlayStation 5, so hopefully I can get that set up in here and we can get it rolling.
Yep. Joseph John Greto asked, "Hi, are you guys cops?" Me and Banning are cops, and then Justin, who's on here, is a corrections officer, and then Badge 502 is a EMT and a dispatcher.
Mm-hmm.
So, it looks like they're joining off of our Facebook page. So, one hell of a model American. Love it. I don't think we've ever not gotten each other's references, by the way.
I think you called that on the first episode that I was on of this. I said that, and you're like, "Ha, got him!" Oh, hell of a model.
Love it. I did find out because of TikTok, and they're really good at giving medical information. My wife, when she became a nurse about 3-4 years ago. She, through her nursing schools and all that, figured out that I probably am an undiagnosed ADHD person. And
didn't need to be a nurse for that, my friend.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying afterwards, she's like, because she did that, her TikTok algorithm started getting nuts. And so she started sending me TikToks of how to tell if you have ADHD. Well, holy shit. Now my algorithms are always pointing out ADHD traits.
Oh, no.
Just one of them is putting the emphasis on the H with that ADHD.
Yeah. And then I come to find out, anytime you talk to somebody, as soon as they get done talking, your brain starts referencing either musical lyrics or movie quotes.
Yep. 100%.
That is 100% me.
Yeah.
How many times do you hear a song and then that's the only thing you can hear for like the next 25
it gets
minutes?
stuck. Looped. I did find out a trick. I found this out in high school. If you sing the national anthem in your head, it will help break that loop.
Problem is Eric only knows the Russian national anthem.
Yeah, that's true.
And see, I always sing the Marine Corps hymn, so I get screwed up too.
Right. Yeah. And
that's cransy, crans.
Yeah. As long as you give me that
eat purple crayons.
Man. Yeah.
That's great.
Oh shit.
All right, boys and girls. Anthony, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Guys, go check us out on Badge 502 across all platforms except Instagram, because somebody stole that before I was anything.
Yeah, it's
If you want to go
EMT
pick
Badge
up one of our
502
cool
on
Badge
Instagram.
502 patches, you can go do that over at Kofi.com/Badge 502. Thank you guys for coming to play with me today. I appreciate it. Work hard, be kind always. Do not forget to tell somebody that you love them. Say it often, make it weird.
I like it. Make it weird. Justin,
yes.
For you, how can everybody find you, sir?
Yeah, you can find us on the official Bean Wizard TikTok, same as Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, which I think they flashed the link a little earlier. Those are where we're at. And yeah, stop on by. We'd love to make you laugh and hope you stay. So we appreciate it.
Absolutely. Everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Please, if you like everything you saw tonight, it costs you nothing but some time, maybe 10 seconds. Find our pages, like, follow, subscribe, do those things. That really helps us out more than you know. And we do appreciate that. And for those that feel like they want to give a little bit more of their hard-earned cash, I promise you it's not going into the Bentley that I got parked in the driveway. It is going directly into the YouTube channel. And it helps us support what we do here for y'all. So thank you very
If you're not
much.
following Badge 502 on YouTube, you're not alone. A lot of people aren't, but you should do it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Guys on the show here tonight, thank you for joining us. Stick around once we end this. And everybody else, have a good night.
Take care.